Hey guys, this is Bungor here, and I am throwing down a guide for Vayne the Night Hunter. Starting off, her first ability or passive is Night Hunter. She gets a movement speed bonus when moving towards nearby enemy champions. Makes it great. She's great for chasing. It's really hard to outrun her, and that passive allows her to do just that. So her next ability, her Q, Tumble. It allows her to tumble in the direction of towards her cursor, and her next attack deals bonus damage. It also works with her ultimate, making her invisible while she tumbles. Her next ability is Silver Bullet. It is a passive ability, and every 3 attacks on the same target, she deals a percentage of the target's maximum health in true damage. So really effective in bursting down champions in the lane, and just really good damage there. Her next ability, Condemn, allows her to shoot an arrow that knocks the enemy champion back. If they collide with terrain, they will be stunned and dealt bonus damage. So great for chasing, knocking them to walls, and if you're getting chased, you can knock them back. So, and her ultimate, Final Hour, she has triple the movement speed bonus from Night Hunter, and tumbling makes her invisible, as well as a increase to major attack damage. Looking at runes, I use damage quintessences, armor pen reds, cooldown blues, and armor yellows. Blues can vary depending, but I don't really have mana problems on her, so I always thought that was a good idea. And finally, her masteries, I go 2109, grabbing the exhaust buff, cooldown buff, attack speed, critical damage, critical chance, and then just the pretty standard build, so nothing out of the ordinary in terms of masteries. So now we're going to get into our first clip. This is the laning phase. Vayne is super strong at harassing, and I did not realize how strong she was until I laned with Janna, who, as you can see there, one single slow, and then the burst damage from Vayne is just incredible when you proc that Silver Bullet. 3 attacks on the same champion one time. So, and then if you continue to watch here, trying to last shot guys. I want to jump on Soraka, but probably not going to happen. She's too close to that tower. So, and then the silence there. But and this is actually a mistake right here. I do get kind of baited by Janna almost, exhausting on Soraka, try to dive and get one more attack on Soraka for the kill. Cannot do it, but Janna, having some AP right there, just throws her silence, and well, it's worth it. So on to our next clip now. Like I said, Janna, really strong lane partner for Vayne. I didn't really expect to be harassing so much. I kind of just wanted to farm, but with the slows, it's incredible. So was focusing on Ashe and switch focus to Soraka. Like I said, a nice tornado, and then just the burst damage from Vayne, pretty incredible this early in the game. All I have is 2 dorans rings and boots. So, and then here's Ashe getting low. I do pop that ultimate, gonna dive the tower for her, one more attack, flash away, and escape by the skin of my teeth with 1 bub of health. Definitely wouldn't have survived another tower shot, but we're good for now. And as mid TP, a nice ult combo right there by Warwick and Malzahar. It's going to finish him off. There's Condemn. I knock him right back into that corner of the wall. He gets stunned, is unable to get away, flashes, but I do get red buff and the kill, so a killing spree right there for Vayne. Early game, super strong. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and talk about AD carries in general. Typically what you want to do with them in lane specifically is you want to focus on farming. Normally, now this combination of characters is extremely good for harassing, as you can see, and just getting those kills. So, I mean, if you have a good combination like this, another good one would be Vayne and Vayne and Taric. Tristana and Taric is also pretty strong. Sona that can harass a lot. But Janna with that slow, and then me just dealing some burst damage as an AD is pretty incredible. And I mean, you can see here the combination, just the burst damage. I should not have been in there first, by the way. That was a mistake on my part. But it all worked out for us, so that's okay. And then Ashe right here and Soraka should not have been there. Ashe flashed over the wall. He's going to flash behind her, hit her with that, do my tumble Q, and then there's the third shot to land that. the true damage and finish her off. So just showing you the chasing power of Vayne. And then I guess now team fights. With Vayne and team fights, basically with any AD and team fights, it's all the same thing. You want to not be focused, and you want to deal as much damage to their carries as you possibly can. And right there you see me like 3-shot Ashe as soon as I pop that ultimate. Go straight onto Soraka, their healer, and then focus down Kassadin and Akali. Unfortunately, in this particular situation, Akali was extremely fed, and right there picking up that quad kill, definitely nice on her part. So there wasn't a whole lot you could do, but yeah. So with AD carries, you don't want to be in first, and you probably are better off just being in last, especially with a character like Vayne. She is really good for cleanup. And as you will see in this clip right here, Janna's already dropping. I jump onto Gangplank, try to take him out. He flashes away. Decide not to chase him. Jump back in the fight. Akali's getting bursted down, and ult by Soraka saves him. Right there, 2 shots. Soraka drops. Jump onto Kassadin, dealing a lot of damage. 1 more shot on Akali, finish off Kassadin, and then Ashe has no chance after feeding this entire game. Feeding myself and Janna bot, and then I pick up a counter quad kill right there. So, and maybe possibly a pentakill had Gangplank not had that flash. So, unfortunate there, but that's okay. A quad kill is just fine by me. And now this is the final clip of the game I'm going to show you guys. One big team fight, a big mistake by me, and this is basically a what not to do on Vayne. Don't get too depressed, because it ends a lot better than you would expect. But anyway, right now it's a 4v5. Warwick has DC'd. The servers are all messed up. They have 2 with Baron. We got baited into here, and I made the mistake of getting way out of position right there as I just get awful stomped by Akali, Gangplank, and Kassadin. Just nuked damage. So we don't get anyone. We get completely wiped. And now they basically have free reign to push, and all is definitely not looking well. If you want to read the chat here, we're pretty frustrated, and we're hoping for lost forgiveness because the servers were having problems. So, but you know, you can never wish for that stuff or expect to get it. So, but anyway. Like I said, with an AD carry, you do not want to be first into a fight, and that fight right there kind of showed you exactly why. And then I decided that you should not TP out of my base. And being really fed as Vayne, like I said, I jump onto Gangplank, pop that ult, smash Gangplank down, Akali comes in, I'm going to exhaust her, pick up the kill on her before she even has time to pop her bubble, finish off Gangplank, and then with red buff, taking out Soraka right after she flashes over the wall. And then we're going to push, and we're going to go for the win. This is a ranked game. It was a 5v4. Like I said, Warwick, as you can see, is still in the base throughout that whole fight as well as now. So, still DC'd, never came back. But, like I said, a fed Vayne is a fed Vayne. And there aren't a whole lot of champions out there that can do a 1v3 against someone that has a burst like Akali unless they are super fed. There are exceptions, obviously, to every rule, but nonetheless. And here's a 4v2. I'm going to jump onto Kassadin, but then decide I want to focus the turret. I want to win this game. Don't want to waste any time. My ult comes up. I'm going to pop that ult. Janna, nice ult there to get everybody off of us, and we're going to finish that off. So, well, guys, that's going to do it for me. That is Vayne, and there are my Vayne statistics right there. Not extraordinary by any stretch of the imagination, but she is an extremely fun character to play. Super strong carry if played correctly and positioned correctly. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think.